Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of our Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition playthrough. I'm the cross-cultural nerd. This is our playthrough very loosely based on Gongsun Sheng from the Water Margin. And he's Water Margins by Shi Nai'an. Buy it, check it out, it's interesting. The Elder Scrolls series is made by Bethesda and ZeniMax. Please do not pirate their stuff. Last time we had finished up our trek to Ivarstead and we saved on the very outskirts. Saw some cool stuff around Ivarstead. So we're gonna go through town, check out some stuff, and then go up that way.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near
Blah
the
blah blah.
I consider joining up myself.
Yes? Yes? Good morning.
Wow. Dude's got a way with words, doesn't he?
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around? My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Ivarstead long ago. Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business.
I suppose it's the
Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
Fun fact, she gets eligible for marriage through that.
Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money. The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine.
Alrighty.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them. What a boring conversation.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
First, tell me about High Hrothgar.
I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you.
It is a really small village.
I'll tell you, Will.
I play the lute.
If I could sweep her away
If you'd
from
like to
here
hear
tomorrow,
something, it only costs 5 gold.
Klimek still has so much to learn.
Alright, let's be silver-tongued here.
That's so sweet of you. I'll tell you what. I'll play a special song just for you, for no charge at all.
Get a point into speech that way. There.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Yeah, I mean, do it when I come back down from the mountain.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Rift Watchtower. Cool.
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me.
Cool.
I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard.
Well, thankfully your Jarl is on the exact opposite end of the hold.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Right.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
So, it's that guy. Turn route. Go visit Narfi over here. I've been through here many times.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide, hide, hide. Don't make me sad. Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Rada will come back. With Father, I said goodbye. With Mother, I said goodbye. Rada leaves and Narfi can't say goodbye.
Sister disappeared,
Makes
never came
Narfi
home.
very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye.
Let's be nice.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Rada! Rada!
Yep. Daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge. They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that? Sure,
Oh.
leave. Everyone else does.
Hang on.
Pilgrim or
I have
not?
cabbages.
Honest pay for honest work.
Yay, more gold.
Sure, leave.
Oh,
Everyone
you're a
else does.
traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town. The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they live their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine? I wish I could go with you.
She is
Any idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the clouds?
the subject of one of the more prominent side quests.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish
Hello,
I could
my
make
friend.
my deliveries.
What can I do for you on such a fine day?
It's getting dangerous.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. Isn't that all that matters?
At least he's happy.
I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know. Have yourself a great day.
Yeah, did see some a little bit. Where's that Clement guy? I need to talk to him.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those fat shop.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Well, they're essentially monks, cloistered.
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
I have been on stairs in slippery conditions. It's not fun. All right. Just, double check. Got that active. We'll get this on our map. Should be a bear here or something. Yeah, I see it. Nicely done. By the way, for those not in the know, Temba Whitearm is a shout out to Star Trek The Next Generation. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. He's worshipping while holding a piece of bread. That's interesting.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Really old writing. I think there are ice wraiths up here, aren't there? Yep. Okay, still took a good bit of damage there. Hello? Where's the wraith? Ah, yes. Let's heal. Oh. Your wraiths are technically undead, right? So... Oh, I wasn't using the silver anyway. Phooey. Oh well. Let's, quick save just in case. Actually, you know what? Let's make this last really long. Snowberry. Let's not rob the offering. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. There's that thick cloud.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
But your name is literally showing up right there on my screen.
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Lady, you've been in Iverstead a while.
Good day.
Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Oh, I think this is where another threat is. Bingo. Ouch, right in the head. Sorry about that, Faendal. That was some terrible spell casting on my part. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. With roaring tongues the sky's children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path, speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky added? Active effects. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Alright. Let's not steal the stuff. Okay.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Christopher Plummer. Let's...
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Alright, where's that?
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
We'll just be very to the point, very formal.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Alright, let's get going.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, a second word in unrelenting force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. But learning a word of power is the first step. You must have constant practice in order to use it in
Einarth reminds me of a high school math
Well,
teacher
that is
with a
how the
beard.
rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of rogue. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
So I mentioned before, Gongsun Sheng is a Daoist. He's a Daoist in a land that is mostly Buddhist and Confucian. And in the middle of his original story, he takes a break to go back and study Taoism. Then he gets called back to help. And he goes to help with the promise to his master that he will return to study Taoism after he's done. And when he's done, he does do that very thing.
Quickly. Once more.
And so the way I'm role-playing this is the faith of the divines. Being the dominant faith is kind of like the equivalent to ancient China's Buddhism and Confucianism. And the way of the voice is like Taoism.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
So this character is going to focus very heavily on the way of the voice.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
It should be noted that the Greybeards here are among the highest level NPCs in the game. Like, we're talking higher than the Ebony Warrior. Those who've gotten that far before know who he is.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind. Wood. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and give to his magic wood. Now we will see how you shout.
Let's see. Shouts. Whirlwind Sprint.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Gotta be cool to see.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav.
Ustengrav.
Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Alright, let's
No doubt, The appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Learn stuff.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many dragonborn before you. No doubt, you should focus on honing your... Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries.
It's kind of like Immortals from
What
Highlander.
you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Now I want to translate the Highlander theme into Dovahkiin.
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. 5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. We study the way of the voice according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Pretty much a vow of silence.
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way. We study the way of the voice according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are, but in your case, Dragonborn,
did this already.
their voices
blah, blah,
are
blah.
too powerful. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Does he have anything else to say about this?
The voice,
nope.
Although this gift, true master in the contemplation of the sky.
Alright.
Kinnereth's domain.
8:47 p.m.
Practice of the voice. We strive to achieve this balance.
Alright.
I'm right behind you. Let's get going then.
Voice.
Is there a place to sleep in here? Well, is there a place where the game mechanics will allow me to sleep? That's the big question. Because I could really go for a bed right now. I don't want to go back to Iverstead and risk a vampire attack. Oh yeah, Uriel Septim VII was the Emperor of Tamriel during the first 4 Elder Scrolls games. Alright, well, let's not steal stuff. Don't want to steal from people who can yell me to death. Not to mention, I am playing a reasonably good guy. I will say, later on this character will work with the Thieves Guild, because in the original book, he worked with thieves to get important stuff done. But he himself is a good guy. You'd think a place that accepts guests and initiates would, you know, have a place for those guests and initiates to sleep. Whatever. We'll just deal with it, I suppose. We'll just go with less sleep. I really don't want to risk a vampire attack. And of course, my dude's a werewolf right now. Really doesn't make a difference in game mechanics whether he sleeps or not. Alright, map. Iverstead. Oh joy.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Oh, I forgot about these guys.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts, by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Well then,
Careful with that fire. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the magic?
just healing myself. All right. Whoa. Someone got this guy good. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm and begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Gongsun Sheng before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success and Mirak shall be most pleased. Cool, I'll deal with that later.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Well, you took down a cultist. That's a start. Alright, let's go to the barrow. How is my swordsmanship right now? Cool. Yes, here we go. Shroud Hearth Barrow discovered.
Look at those ruins. Think there's gold inside?
Oh, almost certainly, but we're not going to be robbing graves. Chests are okay, but chests are okay, and you know, undead that try to kill us is okay, but grave robbing? No. All right. Fainhole? Where'd you go, man? Hey, buddy.
I'm right behind you. Lead on.
Fainhole, get your Bosmer butt in here.
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Oh. Huh? Anything else?
You know what? How did that take 6 minutes? Finally. Be on your guard. There are fouler things than cultists in the graves of the world. Alright, so shelves are fine. Urns are not. Coffins are not. Chests are okay. And of course, dead that aren't trying to murder us are okay. Or are not okay. Oh. Wait, detected. Detected by what?
Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave. Leave. Leave.
This looks recent, so we are going to get stuff. Illusion magic. Look at the book online. Okay. So we got levers here.
Oh.
Hey, looky there. Oh joy.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
Wow. A lot of traps. You call that an adept lock? Really?
We heading out?
Yep.
Let's get going.
Let's... We're gonna put that on hold for the moment. Ah. Puzzle door, we have no key for it, so... Filter the Phantom. Let's get him out of his own fire. skim through this. Set a camp beside the barrel. Has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. I'll need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. Must be hidden here. Close call today with that full Wilhelm. Scared him off. Came with the mixture to make him look like a spirit. And freaked out a lot of people. 6 months. Hasn't found the claw. Doesn't want to ask for help. Thinks the folks in Iverstead are holding out on him. And he grows to believe he's become part of the tomb. Cool. Should have some ingredients here. Anything I don't know about? Time 11:33. Let's hold off on making potions for now, but we will happily take this to Brawler's leather bracers. That's kind of one of the weaker unarmed bracers, but okay. Oh, yeah. No other handles to open this, so I guess I gotta... That's right, that lever is potentially deadly. Cool. Alright, let's turn in some quests. There's Klimek.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
750 gold for a supply run.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Meanwhile, the steward of Whiterun gives you 100 for killing a giant or a bandit clan.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
We don't get
Why
many
bother
visitors
visiting
through here.
Iverstead?
Unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geirman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good.
I believe that that one's also the location of another major side quest.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Dragon Claw added. Wow.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Alright, let's, Ooh, catfish. Oh, I'll take the salt. Let's see here. Anything to sell? Give him some meat. He can use it more than me. Go.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Oh, I was up there. I know. Alright, let's go find Rada's remains real quick.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
Wow, that was uncommonly easy. Ooh. Fire salts. I've taken down several fire Atronachs in Oblivion in my playthrough, which if you watch those videos you will have seen. So I got lots of fire salt. It's kind of jarring for this one to be my first sample here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Garmin's Hall on our map. Cool. And back to Iverstead.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Oh, Rada, you live among the clouds now, dear Rada.
Rada, you saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Hey. Let's not leave him hanging. Let's give him some closure.
Oh no. No. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Void Salts, Human Flesh, and Death Bell. haven't gotten that yet.
Narfi's sad now. Still wait for Ring. No more sleep. No, no, no.
All right. Okay then. Let's go to the inn, get some sleep, and we'll sleep nice and long. And then we'll go check out Shroud Hearth Barrow the next day, next video.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Nice. It's a lot more than the lady in Riverwood did.
Would you care to hear me play
Let me know if there's anything else you need. We don't get many visitors.
Been up for like 36 hours. Probably more. Gotta sleep nice and long.
Through here. Unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
It was over by the barrows.
That thing's evil, Linley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promised to keep you safe, and I'm not going to break my word.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
All right. We'll unlock that puzzle door and save.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Here we go. Oh. Lovely. Okay. I'm sure some of our more hardcore players were going nuts when I didn't get that done before. Puzzle door time. You know what? We'll save here. We'll save it here. We'll open with the unlocking next time. That was nice. Got a lot done. We started our initiation into the Way of the Voice, and we did a couple very minor side quests. But yeah, this was good. Got some progress done. Killed some cultists too. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. Don't forget, check out my link tree in the description and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Mastodon, Co-host, and Hive. Once again, I'm Daniel, the Cross-Cultural Nerd. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.